Hello, friends. In this episode of the NSFW Christmas Spectacular, we're joined by a few special guests as we do our rendition of A Christmas Carol. We visit with the jaded elf, and yes, the big man himself, Santa Claus, joins us to answer some of your letters. It's all coming up on this, a very, very special Christmas edition of NSFW.
Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Bandwidth for NSFW is brought to you by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com.
This is NSFW episode 55 for December 21st, 2010. The NSFW Christmas Spectacular! It really is spectacular. This episode of NSFW brought to you by Squarespace. Head on over to squarespace.com and sign up for your free 2-week trial and use promo code NSFW for 10% off the lifetime of your order. And by mailroute.info. Mailroute is a secure hosted service that provides enterprise-grade virus and spam filtering to companies of any size. Try it right now, absolutely free at mailroute.info. All right, here we go. Let's start the show. Howdy guys, it is now Monday, 24 hours before you're watching this, and we have a very special, very rare opportunity because we are joined right now in studio by none other than one of Santa's freaking elves. Hello, Santa's elf. How are you doing?
Good.
And how do we know that you're really Santa's elf?
Who has a hat like this?
Well, Santa's elves do.
Yes.
And also serial killers. Are you a serial killer?
What are you talking about? I don't know what that is.
Okay, good. That's a good thing, sweetheart. I'll tell you this. What does Santa Claus eat?
Candy canes.
All day?
1 for breakfast, 2 for lunch, 3 for dinner.
And what do the elves get to eat?
Sugar plums.
Sugar plums. What about
Sugary plums.
sugary plums? Okay, no, that makes sense. What about let's talk about the reindeer. What do the reindeer eat?
It isn't the elf's job to feed the reindeer.
I'll tell you what, let's play a little game called Naughty or Nice. I'm going to list someone, and you say if they're on the nice list or the naughty list. Sound good? And don't worry, if you don't recognize their name, you probably know it from the list somewhere. So just say what sounds right to you. You ready? Okay, here we go. Brian Brushwood.
Nice.
Bonnie Brushwood.
Nice.
Penny Brushwood.
Nice.
Josie Brushwood.
Nice.
James Earl Jones.
It seems nice.
James Earl Ray.
I think it's nice.
John Wayne Gacy.
Nice.
John Wayne Bobbitt.
Nice.
John Wilkes Booth.
Naughty for jumping on people's heads.
For jumping and shouting Sic Semper Tyrannis, right?
Jumping on people's heads.
Yeah, okay, no, I guarantee you. Yeah, no, that's a good call on the naughty list. Okay, how about Barack Hussein Obama?
I think he's nice.
Okay. What about Ronald Wilson Reagan?
I think he pees in the middle of the backyard.
Okay, all right, so we got that. All right, so that means it's got to be go time now for NSFW, the new show full of win, the new sauce for the Webernets. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined as always by the inimitable Justin Robert Young the First, J.R.Y. Professor, sir. How are you?
Brian, it's Christmas time! Here in Old Chat Realm, the Betternet is decked out. We are ready to celebrate the season for which brings the merriest cheer all year round. And I could not be happier. This is our first ever real, honest to goodness, old style Christmas spectacular.
It's
We're
full
gonna
on,
have,
man. We thought we thought we weren't gonna have the chance to perform live this go around. We had some pre-recorded stuff that may show up next week, but this is then when we found out, we threw together a full-on Christmas special spectacular. You said it was the old Dean Martin style, right? Where you got special guests.
You want to know what?
What?
Listen, folks, we're going to have more with the Jaded Elf a little bit later. We are going to, coming up next, put on our own 15-minute version of A Christmas Carol featuring some special celebrity guests as the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. And coming up later, folks, yes, the big get of the season comes home to roost on the Betternet. Santa Claus himself will be answering letters from Chat Realm, and I could not be more excited.
And that's not a bit. That's not like, we're just, it's going to be Chad with a beard on or something.
No.
I mean, it's going to be, we got actual Santa Claus.
We have
very big
an
deal.
actual Santa Claus.
We do have a couple
on
of, so much has happened since last week. And last week, so much had happened before that. Since last week, one of our fabulous Chat Realm enthusiasts, T2T2, all the way in Estonia, has put together a website called 1059thecat.appspot.com. You seen this little thing, Justin?
Oh my God. Here's the thing. When I came up with the idea for 1059 The Cat, I was joking around about it with my friend Lawrence up in Boston. I would never imagine that one day those jokes would become flesh, and more specifically, it would be filled out by the muscle tissue of the NSFW memes. Go to 1059thecat.appspot.com and oh my gosh, here, Brian, you're playing it.
1059 The Cat.
And it just...
The Cat.
See, it automatically auto-plays all of the YouTube videos and music that we've enjoyed in the year.
The Cat.
I mean, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. And it just...
Yeah, so literally, I mean, like, if you want to take a trip through NSFW show meme history by way of 105.9 The Cat, there we go. You can literally sit and T2T2 is constantly adding stuff in there. There's little bits from the show that are up on YouTube that are in there. Like, you can finally sit at your desk at work and just never leave us. 105.9 The Cat playing 24/7.
Much like undead spirits haunting above you, we can sit with you day in and day out, judging you silently as you go about your daily chores. That's the important thing, right?
Absolutely. And it's a beautiful thing. A Christmas miracle.
Yes, and as your concerned frozen face reminds all of us, which you do have a knack for having your face frozen in the most delightful of poses. But here's the other thing is there's a lot of people we need to thank in Chat Realm because a whole bunch of them got together and apparently got us gifts. I got the first one today, and they're so thoughtful. This one came from Leon in the chat room, noticing that we always have microphone trouble when Bonnie or Chad comes up this episode. We bought us a mic for the studio. Thank you so very much, Leon. And I can't even remember all of the names that got the gift. That I get mine tomorrow, but you get yours today, Mr. Frozen Face Concerned Justin Robert Young.
All right, so I am still frozen.
Yes, you certainly are.
I am not showing myself as frozen.
That's right. Well, okay, now you are not.
Yes, I'm
frozen.
trying to fix the freezing.
That's okay. That's all right. Do you want to give us a hint as to what the gift was? Because I don't get to. I would show mine. See, I heard that over the phone, relentlessly teasing me. You're killing me. All right. So apparently they got us the high-end lightsaber. You know the name of all that stuff, right, Justin?
Well, the name of what specifically?
The name. See. Hold on. Now I've got to pop out your window. See. Oh, that's like those really nice ones that make the sound effects, right?
I don't know, Brian. You tell me.
Killing me. Freaking killing me. The FX lightsaber, and of course you got the evil one, the evil Darth
Oh
Vader.
my God! I've been swinging this around all day. It's been my favorite thing. Look at the action on this. I take it down. Whoop! Oh no! Here we go again. It's back, mothers. Oh no! I almost knocked down the lighting ring for the Weird Things TV set like 4 times. It's pretty amazing.
All right.
I love it, and I can't wait to continue to torture Brian that he doesn't have his yet.
All right, if we haven't said it enough, thank you a million times over to all the hardworking people of the chat realm who make all these episodes possible. You guys, every idea that we've ever had that's remotely clever was stolen from you to begin with. So let's set up today's epic challenge, because we wanted to start off by reproducing one of the classics of theater, cinema, of literature, a little book you might have read called A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Yes, absolutely, Brian. That's what we are doing here today. We're going to try and put on our own version of the Christmas Carol by ourselves, featuring me, you, and celebrity guests, and OMG Chad. So you want to know what? Let's go ahead and
all right, let's go. All right, now what are the rules for this? We got to have some ground rules here, because we got to make it clear. If people think that we memorized a script or that we learned something, they're going to be sorely disappointed. What were the ground rules for this production?
Okay, the ground rules are I'm going to be playing Ebenezer Gerbs.
Right.
Brian, you're going to be playing the dual roles of Brian Crotchet.
Yep.
And Kook Marley, the former co-host
right.
of my character.
Right.
Young OMG Chad will be playing OMG Tim.
Right. You got your props?
I do. And our three special guests are going to be playing the Ghost of Christmas past.
Podcasting past.
Yes.
Podcasting past, future, and current. The rules, though, are nothing has been written. I'm not sure me and Justin even remember everything there is about A Christmas Carol, right?
I can almost confirm without hesitation that we have no idea how this story goes.
Right, okay, but the rules are that we're going to muscle through everything, and we're going to perform the whole thing straight through without stopping, no do-overs. We're just going to roll with it, and this is how the thing's actually got to go, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Brian, you have some opening credits, and from there, we're going to try and do our own version of NSFW's A Christmas Carol.
I'll say, Ebenezer Gerbs, how are you, sir?
What do you want?
Oh, just wanted to say, have a fantastic holiday season. I love your podcasts. I appear to be half British and half Australian.
I want to say I think your face is dumb. It really it bothers me, and I don't even know why you're talking to me. Listen, I do a lot of really popular podcasts, and I have no time to bother with you meddlesome foreigners.
Here's the thing, Governor. In addition to being your co-host for so many years, I thought my little mate here, little OMG Tim, maybe you could. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Were you talking?
Shut up.
Did you want to say something?
Shut up.
I was just going to
Shut up. Leave.
Are you sure? My
Is that your boy?
Yeah. This is OMG Tiny Tim. He's a tremendous fan.
Tim.
Tremendous fan of the show.
What does Tim have a mic? Put Tim on the mic.
Oh yeah, Tim's on the mic.
Yep.
Hey Tim, what are you, crippled?
Mr. Scrooge, I am dying of rickets.
Dying of
Are you?
rickets.
Dying of
Why
rickets.
don't you have an English accent like your pops?
I
Let's
studied
go ahead and try
abroad
and
when
put
I
on
was
an English
young.
accent.
Yeah, come on, Tim. Tell him,
Sorry,
show him your
sorry.
real accent.
Sorry, sometimes I'm embarrassed from where I come from.
There you go.
How about this? Seeing as it's the season and all, how about you kill yourself? Shut up. Tim, seriously though, get on the mic real quick. I want to
What?
tell you something.
Yes.
Your deformity bothers the rest of the normies. We need you to jump off a bridge. Like now.
I'm sorry you think that.
We really
Mr.
want you to find a
Scrooge.
bridge and go. You really don't seem like you have your heart into this.
I'm
And we're
sorry,
going to have to
Mr.
go ahead
Scrooge.
and yeah, let's do that, okay?
Would you mind giving my father a raise so we can pay for my operation?
Kill yourself.
Okay. Well, it's okay. I'm sure it means well. We'll just leave him to his peace be. You'll be just fine there, tiny OMG Tim. Have a good day. Good day, Governor. Have a good one.
Go away. All right. Thank God those leeches are out of my hair. Oh, I swear to Christ, child. I'm sick of all these people. They always come around at Christmas. I want a bonus. I want a bonus. You know what I want? A nap so I can sleep through this scum-sucking holiday. Woo-wee! My tuckered out. Let me go ahead and take a little siesta. Sounds like someone's trying to open a Butterfinger. Sounds like somebody's rattling really, really, really tiny chains.
Germs.
Oh, good God!
Germs.
Oh, what was that? How'd you get into my house?
You remember?
The Emperor Palpatine? What are you doing here?
No. No! I'm not the Emperor.
Who are you?
Don't you remember? This is me, the kook in the racist badger show, 1059 The Cats.
Sweet mother of Jehoshaphat! My old partner, Kook Marley!
Kook Marley. Together, we made the
I thought
comedy.
you died in that horrific chocolate vat accident.
That's correct. We made the comedy together, though, you and I. Only you've turned. It used to be funny to talk about pushing old ladies downstairs. But you started pushing actual old ladies downstairs.
Yeah, but did you hear that joke I made about the crippled kid? That was pretty funny.
No. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but,
But you
really
are,
it was
even
inappropriate. And the kid really does have some kind of deformity. He's obviously a little soft in the head as well. And that was inappropriate of you to say those things. So here's the thing.
Okay,
You need to change your ways, right?
sure. No, I don't want to, but whatever.
All right,
It
here's
seems
what's
like we're
going to
ready
happen.
go anyway, so let's just cut to the chase.
You just go back to bed, because I'm going to
Okay.
be back. And I'm going to bring 3 ghosts who are going to whip you into shape.
I mean, it doesn't really seem like I have a lot of choice in the matter.
Yeah,
So,
so
you
why
already
don't
woke me
you...
up once.
Why don't
How about
you...
you just bring the ghost next time?
Right, well,
Smart
why
man.
don't you just go to bed then?
Looks like you just got a powdered milk bukkake.
Why don't... See, this is exactly the type of thing we're trying to take care of. All right,
Yes, the time. Doodly doodly doo. Dream world for germs.
Wake up, germs!
Ah!
Wake up, germs!
Michael Jackson from the Smooth Criminal video.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Listen, germs.
I am the ghost of podcasting past.
Podcasting past, but podcasting's only been around for 8 years.
No, your past.
Ah! All right.
What?
Well,
Would you so soon
Go
put
ahead.
out with worldly hands the light I give?
sure. Yes?
Your welfare.
I mean, yeah, I'm not on welfare.
Your reclamation then. Take heed.
Really
Listen-
seems like you're shoehorning a lot of old English language into a
Rise
modern-
and walk with me.
I'm walking. Let's go. Let's walk.
I am here to show you your past ways, the ways you used to be. Look and behold my warning.
All right. Let's, okay. Well, that's me and, Hitler.
Do you remember this time?
You know, I never really liked Uncle Adolf. He always kind of smelled like shoe polish. But
Look upon him again.
all right. Yeah, no, that's definitely
So
me
you
and
did
Hitler.
not like Hitler.
You know, yeah, but listen, you never know someone's gonna be a bad egg, right? If you were to know that every member of your family was gonna
Perhaps
cause
with
the
his deformity,
Holocaust,
he
you
should be
wouldn't talk
cast
to him.
off a bridge, eh?
All right. And so, what, are we back to the crippled child thing? Whatever. Okay. What else? What else do you have for me in my past? Well,
There's the parrot. Oh, I mean,
Yo, that's-
there's a picture.
well, there's me, and I seem to have. I was in a very fat phase for me, and I'm kicking my
Do you
old.
remember
my
why you
partner-
did such things with such revelry and frivolity then?
I'm definitely beaning my partner Brian Cratchit, who looks a lot like my old partner Kook Marley, right in the jump.
Man, I can't.
So,
Look, it's you who are attracted to these types. I can't explain it. Go ahead.
It
yeah,
seems
all right.
like
And-
such a
and I'm
small
sure that
thing
was
to make
probably
them
bad.
so happy, eh?
All right. Listen, I'm not. All right. Well, there's me. It looks like I'm about to murder children.
My time grows short.
Yeah. Well, I guess there was that one time I dressed up like an old lady gardening and held a gun awkwardly around a bunch of children, and that was probably not the best way to go. But it was for charity. So all right. It wasn't for charity. It was more for jollies. And
I told you these are shadows of things that have been. That
I
they
know.
are what they are. Do not blame me.
I'm all right. Well, I'm blaming you for bringing. Oh, and there's me when I burnt the house down. I
have
probably
a
shouldn't
tinge
have
of
shown
regret?
that much glee. Why are you showing me such horrors? Ghost of Christmas Past, you're torturing me.
If you do not mend your ways,
There's me
These
with a
images
boner
shall
looking at
stand.
two girls getting lemonade. That I don't apologize for, by the way. That one I totally feel is natural.
I am but the first of 3 visitors.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. There's me with acne
is
at
your
age 13,
fall.
dressed like Emperor Palpatine, and pulling a football Charlie or Lucy style up from a Charlie Brown Bob Cratchit, and of course there's my father, Michael Rooker. All right, you know what? I'm sick of you. You Ghost of Christmas Past. I'm done. Want to know what? You know what? You can take all your past revelry. I'm not learning a gosh darn thing. I'm going back to sleep. That's what I'm doing. So go screw off.
We'll be back.
No.
Forget it. Come on, Passy. Let's get out of here. This guy's a
Yeah,
joke.
go.
Sweet
Beat it.
dreams.
Roll
jerk
a few
face.
dice. I hope you guys roll.
Hey,
each
no,
other's
you're the
dice
big
all night
jerk.
long.
Why don't you go jump off a bridge? I'm the one
Oh,
trying to
stop.
save you. You gotta be such a jerk.
Why don't you go rub your face in some more
No,
baking
all right, go to
soda?
sleep. Go to
Genius.
sleep. You go to sleep.
Whatever.
Jerk.
Somebody's rattling keys in my house.
Wake up!
Gosh, you just put me to sleep.
You
What's
fell
even the
all
point
the
of going
way
to sleep?
asleep. You fell all the way asleep, and that's why.
Come and know me better, man.
Oh, sweet Lord, a drunken Atlanta Hawks fan.
I am the ghost of Christmas present.
All right.
Green, red, jolly.
Podcasting
There we
present.
go.
Podcasting
I mean
present.
podcasting, solstice, whatever the crap it is.
All right. Well, how you doing, man? You seem like a much
I
more
am
reasonable.
great. I have been great lo these many years.
Well, you
You
seem a lot more.
asked.
Okay.
Hey, let's. What do you say? What do you say, Prezi? Let's take a look at the Christmas present, right? Right?
Let us go take a look at your podcasting present, Gerbaneser.
Okay. Well,
You do
me
not
and my
look as
friends-
happy as you should be, surrounded by women and drink.
yeah.
Why is that?
Well, there's me. Apparently, I'm telling my friend Ashley that I spit in your drink. Which I guess I did. There's me prancing about like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Do you like yourself there, the way you look?
I look quite fetching there.
There you are as a sea Jew.
Yeah, I'll say of all the things, I really only kind of regret spitting in Ashley's drink. Other than that, I really don't think this is all that bad.
Do you look happy with that pile of skulls?
It says, I'm saying dig up ancient burial grounds and collect the skulls under the guise of... You okay? Goes the podcasting present?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. This is about you.
Well, you just seem a little under the weather. Maybe you should slow down on that drink.
Look, a panda, fuzzy and friendly, until you arrived.
I went through a couple weeks ago a very unfortunate panda scaring kick. I like to
So-
start affairs.
Ebenezer, what do these pictures of podcasting present tell you?
Well, I mean, it looks like I'm kind of a jerk. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of me just doing really mean things, and I've always kind of thought that was my thing, but you want to know what? I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize for anything. I'm going to, listen, I hope you and your stupid Michael Jackson dress friend all go into a Winnebago and drive off a cliff.
All right, look,
and,
President.
you spill your
me
drink
and
on
my
the way.
brothers die every year or some crap like that. At least that's the way Charles Dickens wrote it. So anyway, I'm going to piss off.
Yeah,
Good
look,
night.
all right, look,
Never
see you later, President. All right, look,
promise.
all right, can I just say, I went through a lot of effort to book these ghosts, and they came from very far away in the beyond, and you can't even pretend like you care. You can't even pretend. We showed you some harrowing images. Like, did you remember? Like, look at this. This is a kid. You thought it was funny that the kid's like kicking balls at the other kids and they're crying.
Well, it really is kind of funny, and I made $5 in pocket change.
All right, you know what?
You want to know? Hey, listen, okay.
Go to bed.
Kook.
Go to bed.
Okay?
Racist
Listen, Kook,
badger, yeah?
Are you telling me that I am supposed to be swayed by a couple ghosts coming through here and showing me visions of my past and present, which shows me a paragon of a horrible human being, and if I don't change my ways, I'm going to end up as some horrible person?
I don't know.
If that's the case, I'll
would-
tell you what, it's kind of working.
If you would go to bed, then you'd find out. Good night.
Wait, hold
Good night,
on.
bro. Lights are out.
All right.
Good night. Wake up, Gerbs!
Ah!
See?
Again, I don't understand the method. of
Works
me
every
having
time!
to sleep.
Guess who I brought? Brought you a new buddy. Brought you a new buddy. You want to see him? You want to see him?
You had Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Bring one more so I can finally get to sleep and get done with this stupid holiday.
All right, here we go. Bajam. What do you think of that?
Ah!
Wait, what do you, you got anything to say, Future?
It appears that, a Emperor Palpatine-like figure in a Google hoodie. Ah! And he has such a weird... Ah!
And I'm going to show you some stuff.
Okay, it's good you can clear your throat.
Sorry about that.
All right,
No
look.
problem.
Here's some visions of your future, sir. If you don't change your ways. What do you think of that?
Oh, it's me and Adolf Hitler, who I assume has been resurrected, leading an AT-AT through a peaceful village. I don't
You can't
want
tell
that.
that AT-AT may be about to step on you.
Hey, maybe.
There's you and Spider Merit.
Me and Spider-Man
Look what
and
happened
Hitler
in
again.
your future to
Apparently
your
all he has
house.
to do with me teaming up with Hitler.
Now you are going to be undead and bodiless.
And I'm going to be sucked into the void with the debit daddy, Andrew Main.
Yes. See? Is that doing anything for you?
Oh, my Lord. No! It's my own grave. I die in September 12, 2011. And not even my own surrogate father, Michael Rooker, came to my funeral. Why on earth would anybody write that on my headstone? Because theoretically, it would have to be made before the ceremony.
Here's what you.
And I'm a little baby monkey riding
You
on
have
a
been
pig.
reincarnated. Riding on a pig. Baby monkey.
There it is.
And
Is that
there, I'm in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, me with Rooker with my gun on my head. Is this how I die? Ghost of Christmas or podcasting future?
I show you the shades of things that might be. That one's particularly disturbing, isn't it?
Yes, there's me lounging in very odd briefs with crotchet. He puts the crotch in crotchet.
That's right. That's right.
And
Now
then
do
my
you
head
see?
being reanimated. No! Ghost of Christmas Future. There must be something I can do. I can't end up with Rooker not coming to my funeral. Why on earth have we made friends with him if he's not going to be there as I meet by a timely end? Stop pointing at me. It's creepy and weird. Talk to
Think upon these things, Gerbanezer. And buy Google stock.
Ah! 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 What a horrible, horrible nightmare! Let me go to my window! Window! Oh, you! OMG! Tim!
Hey,
Are you there?
Hi, Mr. Scrooge.
What
Happy-
day is it?
It's Christmas!
I remember that time I told you to die because you were handicapped.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge?
My bad. Here's $1 billion.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge! I'll buy a duck with it or some food. Maybe get better. Not crippled all the time.
Hey, hello, Germaneser. How you doing, mate?
Cratchit, I had the most fantastic dream,
Get
and you were
GTFO.
totally well hung.
Oh my goodness. Indeed, it's true. Tell me about it, mate.
Well, I looked upon my actions and how I was headed and where I was going, and I'm determined. Congratulations! It's no longer the Ebenezer Gerb Show with Blurg Blurg Blurg. It's now the Crotchet and Gerbs Experience.
Oh!
Welcome to the team.
Oh, mate, this is the greatest news I've ever heard.
God bless us, everyone!
Thank you. Thank you ever so. Thank you ever so. Well, that was a hell of a presentation. And I tell you what, we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk to our sponsors. But first, we got to check back in with somebody very, very important. Here we go. Tell me about Santa Claus.
Fake.
Fake. Now, why is he fake?
Because there's no such thing as monsters.
Okay, so he's a monster.
Yeah.
And what makes him a monster?
Man eating?
Oh, he eats people? Is that his dark secret?
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows he eats people?
Yes, that's why they run away from him.
And so, okay, so he creeps in.
He's
middle-
fake.
But the reason people run away is he shows up in the middle of the night and
No.
he sneaks in, and then everybody runs away because
They're eating, but actually here he comes out of the sea, in the middle of the day, and everybody runs after the beach.
and how many heads does he have?
35.
Yeah, but that's like in his true form, right?
You know he isn't real.
Okay. Okay. Well, you don't need to ruin the surprise for everyone. All right. Oh my gosh, this is already my favorite day of my entire life that I've had so far. Justin, look, we want to get our other guest on and get another bit started, but we got to pay some bills. And before we let Tom Merritt go, who I think did a fantastic job as
Yes.
in 3 roles, amazing work. I thought we would quiz him on what's so great about our newest sponsor. Hit us up here, Justin. Who's our
All
new
right,
sponsor?
listen, Tom, businesses of what kind of size are best to use mail route?
Trick question, Justin. All sizes.
Ah, yes, you are so correct. 1 user or 50,000 user, it doesn't GD matter. Now, does it, Tom?
No, it doesn't, Justin.
Yeah, but here's the problem, right? It's super complicated, right? That's what's so wrong about mail route, right?
Well, no, Brian. Again, it's pretty damn easy. Edit an MX record, have all the mail sent to them, they send it back to you. Pretty darn easy.
All right, but
So, wait, true or false, because I've heard a rumor on the internet, is MailRoute a secure hosted service that filters virus and spam for companies of any size? Whether you're a single user or a company of tens of thousands of employees, MailRoute can eliminate viruses and spam, reduce the load of your email server, lower your costs, and make your email finally usable again, away from the dreary spam-covered hellscape for which we've all barely drug ourselves by?
Yes, 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 and yes, 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 and yes, and yes.
Okay.
did he get it? Was he right though? Is that correct?
Check it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you clicked a soundboard that didn't happen or something. Tell me. All right, so here's the thing. I've been hearing about mail route info because we've been talking about it over on the Frame Rate Show. It's awesome. If you hate spam and you want no spam and you don't even ever want to see it, if you want it carved out before it even hits your email box, mailroute.info is the way to go, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Super effective. 0 false positives. Is that correct? Mr.
I
Tomas
have not
Marie?
yet had a false positive.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And you've been using it. Like you
I've
are
been
not
using it
just
since
a mail
middle
route.
of the summer. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not just a spokesman. You're also a user. Let me tell you my own little Christmas
I'm actually
fable.
just a user, not a spokesman.
Okay.
Oh,
sure.
zing. Zing pow.
Let me tell you my own little Christmas fable, Brian.
right.
It's a little one about Tom Johnson, the founder and CEO of MailRoute.
That's no
Started
fable.
one of the very
That's the truth.
Exactly. One of the very first companies in this market back in 1998, FrontBridge. FrontBridge was acquired by Microsoft in 2005 and is still offered as the Microsoft Exchange hosted services line. Tom wasn't done. He had too many good ideas and he couldn't stand to see them go to waste, so he started MailRoute, his next generation service for filtering email with levels of accuracy and a price that's unmatchable, and then he delivered Christmas cookies to all the children of Britain.
In one night.
In
Well, of
one
course.
night.
The spirits had the power to do anything. That's what's so great about mailroute.info. Is there a promo code when we sign up to go ahead and use it? What should we say to put on there?
All you do is instead of going to mailroute.com, you go to mailroute.info.
Oh, and then they know it's us?
That's how they know it's
Are you kidding me? Look, everybody right this very second, go to mailroute.info. I don't care if you're going to get it or not. We got to let them know that you're at least checking it out. And that's what's great about the sponsors on NSFW is they know that our chat realm gets them results. You're going to check it out, mailroute.info right now when you do sign up because you know you're going to fall in love with the service. It's what $30 a year, right? Is that right, Tom?
Yeah, for single users. For it's $2 per user per year on the big accounts, but for single users it's $30 per year.
Awesome.
And here's the deal. Listen, as a Twit listener, you're going to go ahead and get a 10% discount for the life of your order. And also, Tom Johnson personally will sever the head of a Nigerian prince and bring it to you for Christmas.
If you want. Or he can keep it in a separate account for you to check on as they mount up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Nobody hates spam like MailRoute. Hey,
Nope.
Thank you so very much, Tom Merritt. That was awesome. I got to get you off the line so we can call in our special guest. We are going to call the North freaking Pole, and we're going to make some magic happen. Justin, we have any other announcements before we got the big guy on here? I know we've got, do you have the letters? We asked everybody to write letters to Santa, right?
Yes, we will have the letters to Santa ready and willing to go. But Brian, I do have one more thing that I wanted to mention here for you.
Oh, come on. What is it with you? Okay, yes. And I'll have one tomorrow.
Wait, but hold on. Wait, Brian, seriously?
Yeah.
Not till tomorrow for you. You don't get this.
You kill me. You kill me. I hate you so much.
I am your father.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yes, okay. Here's the deal, folks. Everybody wants to get him, but we got him. Santa Claus, the real Sandy Claus, right here on the Better Nut, answering your letters.
Hello?
Oh,
here he is!
Hold on, I hear his voice. Hopefully he'll send us video now any second here. So we've got Santa Claus on the line all the way from the North Pole. Where we hear your voice there, Mr. Claus, Santa, but it's difficult. We're not seeing you.
I do not understand these technologies.
It's okay, Santa. A lot of people have trouble with that kind of thing. I know that you've got elves and you're having them work for you. If you're able to just click the blue send video button.
I have no idea. Wait, I feel some feedback here. Let me try. Oh, hello. I cannot hear you anymore.
Oh well, I'm not.
Jeez, Santa.
I'm not.
Santa thinks he might be breathing asbestos right now. Santa's lungs are tickling. Ho ho!
Santa, if you can send us video.
That may or may not be Christmas cheer, Santa.
That's just don't freebase this stuff. Santa, if you can send us video. In the meantime, we can read you a letter while you try to figure out your video situation, and maybe you could give us an answer. How does that sound?
Video. Go. Read your letters to me.
Santa.
Okay, go ahead.
Santa, this one comes in from Drew. He says, I was wondering if there's any way that I could get a few things. I'd really enjoy a trip someplace nice, anywhere but Cuba. Also, I wanted a horse, an amazing one, and I have just a few small questions. Which celebrity makes the most delicious plate of cookies for you? And do you prefer regular milk or chocolate? Aw, that's from Drew Shipper.
Santa wasn't listening to your question because Santa can't figure out how the hell to send video on this ridiculous Skype machine that I made in my workshop.
Well, I guess the biggest problem was making it out of wood. You know, homemade.
It's made completely of balsa. How do I do this? I'm serious.
Is Santa using a Mac or a PC?
Santa's using a Mac, okay? I built it in my workshop. I know I press a little video button, but I cannot.
Yeah, it's probably going to be in your top left-hand corner of the window for which the call is open on.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. We're getting video here. I can't believe it. From the North Pole. It's there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Kris Kringle himself. It's Santa Claus.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Hello, the world's children.
All right, Santa Claus.
What show is this I'm on?
You're on the Happy Christmas
on
show.
So many shows, and I have no idea. I was during the break. All I could hear was a bunch of yelling and nonsense.
That's about right. That's about what we do. Well, here, let me read this letter from Rob. Dear Santa, how are you? I'm a little troubled this year. I have a roommate whose MP3 player broke earlier this year, and me being
read it answer as you go, or wait till the end.
yeah, you can
just wait till the end.
Wait till the end. And me being a nice guy lent her my iPod, making it clear I wanted it back. It seems she took it for keeps and is now giving it to her mom for a Christmas present. How do I get my MP3 back, or at the very least get back at her for this? Rob, what do you say, Santa?
Santa recommends threatening to kill the bitch. Such actions would never be condoned in the North Pole.
How would you handle it in the North Pole?
Terrible behavior. They're taking her directly off my list of good boys and girls.
Okay. All right. You got another letter here, Justin?
Absolutely. I guess Santa certainly does take gift giving very, very seriously. From Sam. Hey, Santa, longtime fan, longtime believer here. I was wondering, if a kid asks for coal for Christmas, but is one evil bugger, does he still get what he asks for? And I assume, if not, is there an alternate for coal?
Coal is a very good buy this season. I would definitely, Santa and Mrs. Claus invest a good deal of our money in natural minerals. And with the price of home heating right now, I would definitely recommend making a strong buy in coal. So all of the children in the world should be very happy if Santa's throat is hurting from talking like this. Hope for coal in your stocking. Santa needs some milk.
Okay.
It seems like Santa maybe want to calm down on the spirits there, Mr. Claus.
Hey, man, you don't tell Santa what to do. You're about to get your name on the list.
I am impressed that I am on a show hosted by Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
All right.
Who is the other guy?
No, I'm nobody, sir. All right, here we go. This one is from Patrick. Dear Santa, as I'm sure you're aware, being omnipotent and everything, my current employer is a major .com company. But blah, 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 blah. As my job devolved into what is essentially tech support for ads, I discovered podcasting, film and edit several myself, and have turned video editing into my creative outlet. Ultimately, I wish I could do that as my full-time job. Santa, I've been good. Can you get me a job at Twit? Thank you, and keep up the good work. Your pal, P. Delahanty. Santa?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but for the past 2 years or so, Santa himself was unemployed. It seems that all of Santa's shows have been canceled. Apparently, there wasn't enough yelling and nonsense and carrying on. So I am not in a place to give any sort of career advice to anyone in your poultry audience.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was wondering why we hadn't really seen Santa around since last Christmas. This one comes from Eric.
It was terrible. I was on a drunk.
This one comes from
I've got it all
Eric.
straightened out now. Clearly.
Dear Santa, I know you fly over the whole world and deliver presents to everybody, but I have a question. When flying over places like Iran, how do you avoid the surface-to-air missiles and barrage of armor-piercing bullets that would no doubt be launched at an airborne capitalist infidel invader that maliciously violates sovereign airspace, whose actions could be constructed as an act of holly jolly holiday warfare? Also, how do you eat so many cookies in one night? Yours truly, Eric.
Well, I will say it's very, 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 very difficult, Eric, but not nearly as hard as watching this show.
All right, we got one or two more for you here. This is from Eric, but it's a different Eric, if that matters. Dear Santa, someone is accusing you of crime. I thought you should know what they're saying. Obviously, we have a Santa in NSFW show. He's climbing in your chimneys, snatching your cookies up, trying to eat them. So you got to hide your cookies, hide your milk, and hide your candy canes because he's eating everything out here. We got your presents. You done left full stockings. You are so jolly and dumb. You are really dumb for real. You don't have to come and confess. We're looking for you at the North Pole. We're going to find you so you can fly and tell that, fat boy. Sincerely, Eric.
Oh. Oh, Eric. Oh, you have been a very, very, very bad boy this year. Santa is going to come at you with the quickness and represent with one of the Glocks that Santa made in his elven place where we do the workshop stuff, which, as you can see, looks like an urban loft.
I like what you've done with the place. Santa, a lot more fierce with his retribution than one would initially think. Santa, this one comes
what are you
from
supposed
Bob.
to do?
All right, Justin, I think we got time for one more.
Okay, this one comes. Then I'll find a good one here. This one comes from Richard. Dear Santa, I fight crime with my partner. No, not like that. He has a nightstick and that he's particularly fond of. He takes this nightstick everywhere with him, and he likes to whip it out whenever he gets a chance. It's covered in Hello Kitty stickers. This, coupled with his propensity for a feminine expression, makes me very uncomfortable. The problem is that he's nicknamed this nightstick as a little version of my own name. I steal the stick and beat him. Do I steal the stick or beat him to death with it, or would that put me on the naughty list? Thanks, the Fudge.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but that fella seems a little like one of my elves. I don't know.
Are you saying that you only hire gay elves?
What?
Okay.
I don't understand this.
I think we flummoxed Santa on that one. All right, we'll make one last one.
I think Santa's definitely a little bit more half in the bag than we expected. He's really angry.
I can't even talk. Okay, no. This one, last one comes from Richard. On. Oh, I'm sorry. This last one comes from, here we go. We'll do this one. This is from Bill Meeks. Dear Santa, happy holidays. Hope the years have treated you well, you bastard. Remember me? I'm the guy you left slumped over the steering wheel after you sideswiped me on your pre-Christmas drinking binge back in 2005. Haven't forgot, Santa. You know, it wasn't the fact that your Weasley insurance agent got you off and left me holding the bill that stung me the most, Santa. It's the fact that you don't even leave me presents anymore. And to think I defended you to Steve Parsons in the 3rd grade when he said you weren't real. Happy holidays. I hope your sleigh ride takes you straight to hell. Love, Lil Billy Meeks. P.S. What do you have to say for yourself? Ended you to Steve Parsons in the 3rd grade when you said you weren't real.
That's...
Now, maybe you understand why no one is really going to be getting too many gifts this year with all the hate in the world that is being directed at Santa. It's not the economy. It's not because your father cannot find a job. It's not because your mother doesn't love you. It's because everyone seems to have turned on Santa, and there's just no cause for it. Santa represents love. Santa represents hope. Santa represents everything that is good with this Christmas season. And that's why you should stop sending me these horrible letters and just pray to Santa.
So what you're asking is for the rightful blame to be fallen upon the derelict parents of the world, and nothing but glowing praise to His Holiness in the North Pole.
Yes.
Well, look, that's about all the time we got. I, for one, want to give a major thank you to Santa Claus. Give him the standing belly clap. The most highest honor of all of NSFW. Thank you so much. Have a great time in the North Pole, Santa. We love you. Oh, my God.
Bye, Santa.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wow, greatest guest we've ever had? Question mark. Is there any
I
doubt?
think exclamation point, Brian. There's really no way that you can get better than Santa screaming "Kill the bitch."
Yes. All right. Well, I need a moment to recompose myself, and then we'll talk about our other favorite sponsor. Okay. Snowy the Elf. All right, Snowy the Elf. You ready? We're gonna do rapid fire. You just say naughty or nice to these. Lady Gaga.
Naughty.
Kesha.
Nice.
Steve Martin.
Naughty.
Steve Buscemi.
Nice.
Justin Robert Young.
Nice.
The Chat Realm.
Naughty.
Leo Laporte.
Nice.
Sarah Lane.
Naughty.
Tom Merritt.
Nice.
How about Jason Howell?
Nice.
Tony Wang.
Naughty.
Oh, here we go. Julian Assange.
Naughty nice.
Naughty nice. Wow. That's very nuanced coming from an elf. Okay, and do you have any special messages you want to send to all of our watchers?
Santa's watching you, so you better be good.
Anything else?
Horse boy, bless us, everyone.
Give me 5. That was awesome, Penny.
Hey, isn't that weird? That elf's called Penny, like your daughter.
It's just her name's Snowy, but sometimes I have a hard time. My human tongue has a hard time forming the word Snowy, so I say Penny from time to time.
Aw,
It's a
that's
little weird.
cute.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Bri, what holiday would be complete if you didn't set up a website, as per the tradition passed down from generation to generation?
Well, that's something we've done in the Brushwood household since, I'd have to say maybe 1994, but it was always such a pain in the butt because you had to know HTML. You had to find a place to host it, and by the time we launched it, all our other family members would go there. Thing would crumble like a house of cards. It wasn't robust. It was hard to write for, and it couldn't stand on its own. The moment it got dug, because they all got dug, they'd crumble.
Of course, yeah. So let's say, theoretically, if we took that interview that we did with Santa, and we put it up there, and we set it up as proof that Santa Claus is a drunk buffoon.com, and it went and got dug or Reddited, then it would just go down, right? Like a house of cards. Whatever would be the solution to this common Christmas problem.
You could give up. I think Santa would advise you to just kill yourself now, because they're never going to solve this problem.
No. And he'd probably then take a swig off his drink as he exhibited a healthy smoker's cough.
That's exactly what I'm afraid he would do. So let's not ask Santa. What would you recommend we do, Justin?
Oh, geez, I don't even know. I would have to just take a shot in the dark and say Squarespace.com. Dashing through the net, setting up a site. Squarespace.com is gonna save your night. Before you go and put your content on the web, you better go to Squarespace.
Or you will be dead.
Squarespace, set up your site. Robust hosting so you don't go down in the middle of the night. Hey, Squarespace, use the twit code today. At checkout, use the code NSFW. Yeah!
Let me just explain to everybody in the chat room that there is zero chance that was prepared in any way before this show, which means all of that came right off the top of his head, which is incredible. The fact that you were able to throw in their robust hosting from Squarespace. Okay.
Oh, also, by the way, the code is NSFW, not NSFWA.
NSFWA.
The A was just kind of a flourish.
You had to make that call of whether or not you wanted to make it rhyme or not. You decided I'd rather have the accurate, but they're like, no, I want it to rhyme. And then you're like, oh, crap, I shouldn't have done that.
Whatever. I made it this far.
All right, here's the thing. Squarespace.com is easy, badass looking websites. You don't have to be a CSS wizard. All you do is use one of their awesome award-winning templates. You look like an awesome top dog HTML coder, and no matter how popular overnight your website gets, it'll still stay up and running. The plans are cheap and affordable. Best part is 2-week free trial. You don't even need a credit card. But when you do sign up, and I know you're going to make sure to use promo code NSFW for one reason. And it's not because it's going to get you presents. It's not because it's going to help Santa kick his crippling addiction. It is because...
It's not because it's going to feed kids in Africa.
Nope.
Like, do they know it's Christmas? Because it won't. Listen, there's a limit to what Squarespace can do.
Right.
It's an amazing service, but it can't do everything.
Let's face it. There is one thing they can do, and that's keep NSFW afloat. So think about the programming tonight. If you enjoyed our little community theater project, if you enjoyed a live webcam session with Santa Claus himself, do us a favor.
Very surly Santa Claus. Santa Claus seemed very upset when somebody suggested that he could get them a job at the Twitch Network.
Well, what's great is watching the chat realm argue about who they thought it was. Like, they did not know for sure who it was. Everyone was arguing who they thought. And then all of a sudden, at that point, everyone suddenly thought they had a really good idea of who they think Santa Claus was.
You want to know? I'll go ahead and reveal it for everybody. Chris Kringle. Chris Kringle.
Old
was
Saint
Santa
Nick is what we
Claus.
like to call him. This is what we like to call him. But
double C.
there's only two ways that you can keep the show afloat. One, of course, is to tell all your friends to watch NSFW, and the other is, of course, to use promo code NSFW when you sign up for Squarespace. It's only because you guys are so good at signing up that it keeps us in business. All right, Justin, do we have anything else? We're going to wrap this thing up,
Oh, Bri, listen,
Oh, you bastard.
Every Christmas.
Get that thing out of my face. Why you got to wave that stick right in front of my face?
Wrap it up with a lightsaber. This is our last episode before the end of 2010. We're going to have a pre-recorded one with some new stuff in there. But I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, want to let everybody know that I have had such a good time this year, and you guys in the chat realm and everybody who downloads this and listens to it and got us on the iTunes list and the Zune list. You really, really do mean the world to me, and you've very much in a very real way made a dream come true. And I very much hope that we continue this lovely ride through 2011. And also to Brian, my co-host, but double screen so I can see your face.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I just want to let you know that, it really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, I want to say, not till tomorrow for you.
Screw you.
Not
Screw you. All right, look, get out of here. Look, let's get everyone. Chad, you got anything you want to say? Hey, Bonnie, come on in here. Bonnie, come on in here. There we go. Hey, there we go. Hey,
hey, Bonnie, how are you doing?
Darling, it's Bonnie, the invisible wife. So good to see you. We hope you guys have half as fun of a holiday season as we've had just tonight. We love each and every one of you guys. There's one more word to
Bonnie,
take us out.
did you lose weight? You look great.
Is a sham.
Here we go.
This interview is a sham. Santa is real, and you better be nice. Or GTFO.
Tonight might have been the greatest night of our entire career. I don't see how we're ever going to top this. My goodness, that
Wow,
was.
I mean, we thought Santa was going to be good. Santa was really good.
Oh
Santa was
my
the
gosh!
best.
And there was a brief moment of fear, like the Christmas Carol thing went so well. I was just like, man, I hope everything else works. And then just Santa just crushed our souls. With he's like, you think that's funny? That was unreal.
Yeah, the magic of Santa Claus. There's a reason why he's stuck around so long, Bri. He is in our hearts and in our souls. But there we go. Santa. What can you say? He's the man.
He is the man.
And I thought it was really unjust, the fact that all the shows got canceled.
I know. I'm ready to. Oh, wait, what? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, God damn it, Bri. Jesus.
Now they know one of our special guests. Oh man,
You are literally the worst. And the worst part is that everybody in the chat room called it. This episode could not have happened without a lot of people. Chief among them, Cheeto from the chat, who helped organize everything that came in from the chat realm. So big thank you to Cheeto from the chat.
As a matter of fact, Justin was nice enough to pre-record for us a message that he wanted to give specifically to Cheeto. Here we go.
Yeah, you want to know what? You will live a loveless life and you will die alone.
So I'm not sure why he felt like Cheeto needed to hear those words.
Why
but
would I say that?
that's what I was wondering. And why would you specifically
That
say that
seems
we should say it to
doctored.
Cheeto? That was inappropriate, I thought.
That seems doctored. You want to know what? Like, that's wrong when the guy who just told a crippled child to jump off a bridge is thinking that's offensive.